question. Would you die for me?
Okay, we are beginning this tutorial by taking our Esme Liquid Mineral Foundation in look 1-2. Now normally I wear 4 to 5, so we're going quite light with this and applying that all over the face. We are also taking that on the eyelids as well using the foundation brush. We are then setting that in place with the translucent mineral powder. To begin the eye look, we are popping some of the chocolate unicorn bronzer in the crease with a large fluffy brush. We are also taking that bronzer on the lower lash line with a slightly firmer shading brush. We are now going in with a beautifully vibrant purple shade. Now popping that in the crease and building that colour up as much as we need to, making sure to get that kind of colour pay off as even and as vibrant as possible. And once again taking that purple shadow on the lower lash line with a slightly firmer shader brush. Once you've built up the colour intensity as much as you require, taking a clean fluffy brush and just blending out those harsh edges. We are now taking the Pegasus wing liner and creating a nice thin, very straight wing liner going straight out from the eye. Once you are happy with your wing liner, we are going to pop some charcoal shadow directly on top of that to create a smoky wing effect. As always, what goes up must come down, so we're popping some of that same charcoal shadow and buffing that into the lower lash line as well. And of course, finishing the eyes off with some White Night mascara. And there we have both eyes done and ready to move on to the next step. We're now going to take a green eyeshadow and pop that through our brows with the Pro Brow brush, keeping a fairly natural shape but creating some definition and a bit of an angle towards the tail. We're then going to go in with some of the chocolate unicorn bronzer again and create a relatively strong contour, angling that down towards the middle of the mouth. Now comes the fun part. So we're once again going to take that charcoal shadow with a relatively firm shader brush and start to create the smokiness before we pop our essentially scar mark down on the eye. Feel free to be as messy as you like here. I'm also using my finger to help blend that into the foundation as well. I'm then going in with our Lip Heroes Redness Lip Liner and starting to create the scar. So I'm making a triangle on the top of my eye. Once I'm happy with that, I will then take it down underneath the eye as well. Once I'm happy with the depth of red, I'm going in once again with that charcoal shadow and creating a little bit of dimension in the center of the scar with a very small detail brush. We will then line the lips with that same Lip Heroes Redness Lip Liner. Obviously, we want to enhance the edges of the lips, and then we're actually going to use our finger to create a nice smudged effect and that really creepy smile. To fill in the lips, we are going in with our Lip Heroes This Is Valerie Red lipstick, making sure to almost overline and be a little bit messy when you are filling them in, because we all know the Joker has a nice, creepy, messy mouth. Finishing touches here, I've popped a little bit of green hairspray in my hair and then popping the trademark tattoos on the face and cheek. And there we have it. Your second Halloween tutorial, the Joker.